I'm Chris Einwachter. I'm the author of Worry Less, Pray More. The lifestyle of prayer is all the time, no matter what you're doing. You could be in the shower, driving your car. Philippians 4:6 says, don't worry about anything, but pray about everything. Well, different things that I've personally prayed for, which, people say, I'm not sure if you can do that. You know what I mean? Most people when I travel and speak all over, the country, people come to me and say, I didn't know that you could pray for such things as your golf swing or, different things like that. That's just kind of how it all started a long time ago. I signed up for this golf trip, and it was me and 33 other men. I'm on the driving range, and I am struggling to hit a golf ball. I couldn't hit a golf ball to save my life. And the date is fast approaching to go on this trip, and I'm like, I'm gonna be embarrassed. I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna have any fun. So I'm on the driving range, and there's all kinds of men hitting the golf ball on the driving range, and I kneel down, and I put a golf ball on a tee, and I start talking to the Lord under my breath. I'm not saying it out loud. And I said, Lord, you know how to hit a golf ball. You created the sun. You created the moon. You created the stars. You created the golf swing. You know how to do this. And you're my Father. And then I simply said, Lord, would you teach me how to hit a golf ball? And I get that from Psalm 32 verse 8, where it says, I will teach you and show you the way you should go. With my eye upon you, I will guide you. So I was persistent. I just kept asking God. I refused to get a golf lesson. And then one day I was working in the state police before I retired, and I remember hearing one word in my mind, in my own conscience. It was the word pendulum. I immediately left work that day after the end of my shift, went to a driving range, started trying to swing my club in a pendulum fashion, kept praying about it. I went on that trip. I went up shooting the lowest score out of 33 men. They gave me an award. But on the way back, we were on a boat called the Cape May Lewis Ferry, and one of the guys walked up to me and said, Chris, I seen you play golf before, which was really a nice way of saying, dude, your golf swing stinks. But what happened? What transformed your golf swing? Who are you taking lessons from? I said, Kurt, you really want to know? He goes, yeah. I said, I asked God to teach me how to hit a golf ball. He's like, dude, who does that? Really? You asked God to teach you how to hit a golf ball? I said, yeah. I said, Kurt, you have 3 daughters. He said, yeah. I said, if one of your daughters came to you and said, Dad, would you teach me how to throw a softball in the backyard? I said, Kurt, would you do it? He goes, absolutely, I would do it. I said, Kurt, it's no different with God. He's a father. He's my Father. I simply asked him to teach me how to hit a golf ball, and he did. So you can pray about anything, anytime, 24/7. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a golf swing, could be, how to cook an omelet, parking spot, to the big things. It should be an everyday thing that you never shut off. Father, son, father, daughter, walking together daily, and praying about all kinds of sorts of things, which I've done, and enjoy God as a father. I tell people all the time, you want to enjoy God as a father? Then pray about everything. One of the best prayers that I always pray, Lord, teach me. It's called the Teach Me prayer. If you're always asking God to teach you something, Psalm 32 verse 8, you'll always be able to say later, God taught me. I prayed about my golf swing. So when I'm asked about who taught you how to hit a golf ball like that? God taught me. Who taught you how to cook an omelet like that? God taught me. Who taught you how to change oil like that? All these practical things that people don't think they can pray about. If you're praying and you're asking God to teach you about it, what if you ask God to teach you how to pray? Do you think he's going to respond to that? He's absolutely going to respond. If he taught me how to hit a golf ball, he's going to teach you how to pray. And you can start today and say, Lord, would you teach me how to pray? Would you teach me how to enjoy you as a father? Would you teach me whatever? If you're persistent and you don't give up, you'll be able to say later, God taught me.